Hello there, lovely viewers. I'm so excited to share some culinary wisdom with you today. Recently, while filming an episode focused on my favorite seafood dishes, I discovered a shortage of yellowfin tuna. I was preparing a poke bowl, which requires fresh yellowfin tuna, delicate spices, and fresh veggies, all beautifully layered. I made this dish for a family gathering, hoping to delight everyone with a fresh taste of summer. Yellowfin tuna is a rich, flavorful fish popular for its firm texture and versatility in various dishes, such as sushi, seared steaks, and even grilled preparations. Living in Texas, yellowfin tuna is often sought after for its quality and taste, so it was quite an occasion when I realized I couldn't find it. To manage the shortage during the episode, I got creative and turned to another favorite seafood staple, fresh blackened shrimp. I seasoned the shrimp with bowl spices reminiscent of the poke bowl seasoning. This approach not only satisfied the flavor profile I was craving, but also showcased another seafood option that's sustainable and loved here in Texas. It turned out to be a hit, just by thinking outside the box and embracing the joy of cooking with what I had on hand.
Wow, Jennifer, that sounds absolutely delightful. I love the idea of swapping out ingredients creatively. What type of spices did you use for the blackened shrimp?
I used a combination of smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder to create a warm, smoky flavor that complemented the shrimp perfectly.
That's a creative solution, too. I've heard of yellowfin tuna being used in poke bowls, but I tried a version using local salmon just recently. How did your family react to the blackened shrimp compared to the poke bowl?
They were pleasantly surprised. The flavors were bold enough to stand on their own, and everyone enjoyed the dish just as much.
That's fantastic to hear. You've inspired me to try blackened shrimp in my food truck. Do you typically source your seafood locally, and if so, how do you ensure its freshness?
Yes, I prioritize local seafood. I connect with local fishermen and markets to ensure I always get the freshest catch.
That's so important. Yellowfin tuna is such a versatile fish, but I'm curious, Jennifer, what do you think makes it stand out among other seafood options in your cooking?
The rich flavor and firm texture of yellowfin tuna make it an excellent choice for various dishes as it holds up beautifully during cooking. When purchasing yellowfin tuna, one essential criterion is freshness. What I typically do is buy it from local markets to ensure it's as fresh as possible.
I completely agree, Jennifer. When I buy yellowfin tuna at the farmer's market here in Florida, I look for a bright color that should be deep pink or reddish. The fresh quality is vital to achieving vibrant flavors in my ceviche.
Yes, absolutely, Maya. While I often buy yellowfin at local fishmongers in Washington, it's crucial to check for a clean smell and moistness to ensure it's fresh. That way, I can confidently use it in my recipes, especially when making poke bowls or sashimi.
Freshness is key. When I purchase yellowfin tuna in New York, I always ask the vendor when it was caught. It adds to the assurance of quality. I have used it in several recipes requiring searing for tacos, which can only be done with fresh fish.
You all have such insightful points. Another factor to consider is sustainability when purchasing yellowfin tuna.
Absolutely, Jennifer. Living in California, I look for fish that have been caught sustainably. This ensures I'm not compromising the ocean's health while enjoying this delicious fish in a hearty garden salad.
I sometimes opt for local rainbow trout instead of yellowfin tuna, especially in my baking. It's widely available in Washington and adds a delightful twist. I remember baking it in parchment with herbs and tomatoes, creating a lovely delicate dish.
That's a lovely alternative, Emily. Here in Florida, I tend to substitute with grouper. It's abundant in our coastal waters and has a beautiful, flaky texture. Though yellowfin has a richer flavor, grouper can be just as versatile in my dishes like fish tacos.
I think switching to carp can be an option in New York. Though yellowfin tuna is favored for its boldness, carp has a unique flavor profile that can be seasoned well for delicious meals. I recently made a carp smorgasbord that turned out delightful.
Those are fascinating alternatives. Each fish has its uniqueness, but yellowfin tuna's texture is hard to match.
I like using tilapia when yellowfin tuna is unavailable. It's widely accessible and pairs well with the seasoning just like yellowfin. Though tilapia doesn't have the same richness, it works wonderfully in grilled recipes.
As we concluded this fantastic discussion, we've covered the highlights of yellowfin tuna and the creative solutions we explored. From Emily's lovely substitute of trout to Maya's grouper delights, and Chloe's carp, each of you offered wonderful insights. I'm grateful for your amazing contributions to this conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today, viewers. We hope you found our discussion enlightening and inspiring. Until next time, happy cooking!